name's Spence. I'm a realtor, and I specialize in finding values of properties for people. I do that free for lots of folks. I'm also a real estate investor, and I am a landlord, and I flip homes as well. We're going to talk about some of the struggles that create greatness. And I want you to think about this question, and I would really like a quick, short answer from a couple of you. What kind of struggles have you had that have helped you succeed? Now I'm just going to talk about one of mine while you're thinking really briefly. I had a husband for many, many, many years who always saw the glass half empty. I assumed it was just because he had never seen a full glass. So I thought, well, I'm doing this real estate investing, this is what I'm going to do, and I increased his assets, 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 and he couldn't see it. It was never, the glass was always going to be half empty. And I feel bad for him. It's no longer part of my life because I like full glasses. And, but the things that he would say to me, kind of scary, but the things that he would say to me, I bring up in my mind. You're stupid, you're an idiot, you don't know what you're doing. I use those things. I use those things as my motivation, and when I have a bad day, I bring those things to my mind, and they help me. I love it when people tell me I can't do things, because it motivates me. And that's one of my struggles. Somebody could please be gracious enough to share one of your struggles that's helped you succeed. Cody.
I guess, is there any other insurance agents in here? Okay. For example, maybe he'll can see where I'm coming from on this, and I respect him already without even knowing you. Just because I can tell you, starting in insurance, the struggle was, it wasn't a choice of, can I have beans and rice tonight? It was, can I have beans or rice? You pick between one or the other. It was that brutal, it's that hard. And you go through this struggle stage, but because of that struggle stage of not having enough and trying to find ends meet, my wife and I were able to sit down, really establish a budget, really live within our means, spend less than what's coming in. These were all tools that I needed to go through that emotional, physical, not having to learn a very, very helpful tool that's now part of my life is a budget. And I don't think I would have learned it any other way than having nothing for a few years. And I have appreciated that struggle so much, where at the time I couldn't see it. I just thought, man, when is it going to get better? And then realized it's not how much money you make for me to be happy anyways. True happiness is not how much assets, how much money do I have, but it was that growth and going through those struggles with a loving wife, loving kids, understanding family. And that, I was like, this is what I'm supposed to realize at a young age, that's what makes me happy. That whether the world's fell or success, I still have a wife that adores me, loves me, supports me.
Awesome. Thank you, Cody. Anybody else have a quick struggle that's helped you? Yes, sir.
I played football. I'm 5'6", so I was acting faster and I had to hit harder, and I had to get just drills. I had to be personal done so that I could work my way into starting a team where it was very.
Awesome. And those kinds of things make you determined. They make you determined. So all of the hard stuff, and there isn't anybody in this room that hasn't gone through something hard, and you have a choice. You can make that hard thing be your little, I call it my sore shirt. I'm wearing my sore shirt today, so nobody has to feel bad for me. Okay, you can do the victim thing and whine your life away, or you can turn that thing to be a positive in helping you set goals and achieve what you're wanting to achieve. If you'll all just get the little half sheet that I handed out at the door. We're going to just talk quickly about setting some goals. First off, everybody, and I know there's a ton of people in here that have done this, and this is so awesome. We're going to start with writing our goals down. So right now, first of all, raise your hand if you've already written your goals for the year. You've written them down. They have to be written down. Awesome. There are a lot of really awesome people in here that I've learned a ton from. Writing them down is the first thing. So I just want you to quickly, even if you've already written them down somewhere else, I want you to just quickly write them down. It will reinforce it into your brain again. The 1 or 2 goals. Now they can be easy or they can be hard. If you're a beginner, it's okay to do an easy goal. I'm going to spend an hour a week learning about real estate investing. Awesome. Start. If you're an advanced investor, and there's several in here, then your goals are going to be harder. I'm going to flip 75 houses this year, whatever. Then simplify those goals into easy bites to eat the elephant. Okay, the second thing is keep track, and I'm going to just write down right now. Are you going to keep track daily, weekly, monthly? How are you going to keep track? Now, Matt Atkinson did this last year, and I remember writing my goals down. And when I wrote them down, it was like, oh boy, I don't know. This is ridiculous for me to be writing these goals because they seemed like they were goals that I couldn't do. Don't call me. I didn't really mean that. So, and I overachieved every one of those goals. And I can't believe it. But if I wouldn't have written it down, I wouldn't be able to be here and go, wow, oh my gosh, look what I did. I achieved every single one, and most of them overdid it. Overachieved on it. So write it down. You gotta want it. You gotta want it bad. Now, all of us have played the game of love, and I use this analogy all the time for myself. If I'm attracted to someone, I remember everything about them. We've all spent how much money, how much time working out of the gym, all this stuff to get this thing. We want it. And you've got to want your goals. If you don't want them, you won't get them. Change your goals. But be honest. You've got to want it. And that leads to the next thing. You've got to want it enough to schedule time for it, to make it a priority, and to say no to time-wasting things. Like Sean said, when he gets sucked into meeting with someone or, it's a time waster. Video games, whatever, time wasters. Get them out of your life and fill your life with the things that you want. Okay, the last thing on the list is being positive, and it will come to you. I've had this happen so many times. The positivity that you send out will come back to you tenfold if you're positive. Does anybody have an example of this that they're willing to share? Come on, don't be shy. Okay, then you're going to have to listen to mine. Okay, I was the agent for a buyer on a deal. We went through the process. They did a methamphetamine test on the house, and it did not show meth in the house. They changed their mind on this house, and I helped them get another house. Buyer 2 comes along. I'm working with the second buyer, and they want this same house. That we already did a meth test on it with my other clients. And that agent, when we pulled out the first time, you know, she wasn't very happy, and she was ticked, but I always try to treat people respectfully, no matter how ugly it gets, and sometimes it gets pretty ugly. So I'm coming with her, the second buyer. This time we do the meth test, guess what? And this is only 3 months apart, the meth test came out positive for meth. Same house. Wild stuff. Okay, we were able to get it cleaned up, close the deal, everything ended, happy ending. But it was a happy ending because this agent, we had a respectful relationship. And it would not have been a happy ending the second time if we had not chosen to behave that way instead of getting our panties in a knot. So the positivity you send out is going to come back to you 10 times. Okay, I'm going to help you out with one of your goals. I am expanding my buyers list. Right now, or sometime during the meeting, you can text me, here's my number, your name and email address. I am only doing cash buyers. So if you are a cash buyer and you're interested in some properties that you could flip, then shoot me a text and I'll put you on my list. Next thing, I think we need to do the Academy Awards of Real Estate. You know, I think we should have this round, the Academy Awards of Real Estate. Okay, so everybody that has done one buy and hold in 2013, if you've done one property that you acquired, I don't care how you acquired it, a buy and hold that you acquired, I want you to stand up. Now come on. Work your gluteals, work your zygomatic, intercostals, we're going to work all these muscles. Stand up. You did one buy or hold, 2013. Awesome. Okay, keep standing if you did 2. Keep standing if you did 3.
Properties or units?
We'll say doors. 3 doors. Okay, it's buy and hold. Keep standing if you did 4. Keep standing if you did 5. If you did between 5 and 10 buy or holds, keep standing. Wow, you guys are awesome. Here, please. Did I get? You can keep it because I'm such a bad shot. Okay. And damn, sorry. Okay. Okay, if you did hard money, if you lent hard money this last year, stand up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Way to go. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, if you lent money on between 1 and 5 deals, keep standing. If you lent money on between 5 and 10, stay. You guys are great. Thank you. Awesome. It's good talk. Okay. How many did you do? You did it. 50? How many did you do?
7 or 8.
7 or 8? Awesome. Okay. Okay, next one is flips. If you did 1 flip last year, stand up. Are you seeing some of these people? These are the smart people. Okay, if you did 2 flips, keep standing. If you did 3, keep standing. If you did 4, keep standing. If you did between 5 and 10 flips, keep standing. Okay, if you did between 10 and 15, keep standing. How many did you do? 11. How many did you do? 12. How many did you do, Randall? 30.
33 to be exact.
There you go. Okay, awesome. This is great, yeah.
There's an investor that's not here tonight that did 43 this year.
And is that, who is that?
It's a group. It's Matt Strong, Matt Storheim, and Chris Ramos.
Okay, awesome. Okay, people, set your goals, achieve your goals. The struggles are good. Don't believe people. When you think it's bad, it's not bad, it's good. Good luck with your goals. Thank you so much.